Okay, today I'm making risotto with asparagus and mushrooms. Very simple dish from Italy. Today's jersey is Brazil. I'm really not down with these guys. I would never wear this outside the house. But I do like this guy, Ronaldo. And the ingredients are, we got a couple different kinds of mushrooms. These are, they're not very flavorful, but that's all I can find. Parmesan cheese, creme fraiche, or nata fresca, poco de onion, Spanish, asparagus, rice. Of course, I'm using Valencian rice because I live in Valencia and this stuff is really, really beautiful. A little bit of garlic. I've already got it chopped because I made albóndigas earlier. Butter, another type of mushrooms. There is one of my basil plants. I've got two basil plants. Okay, so we start with, what I'm going to do first is saute the mushrooms. Very Italian method. Okay, this should all be done ahead of time as I'm kind of maybe burning the oil here. It's called mise en place in French, to have everything done. Puesto en su sitio, I think would be a good Spanish translation. Okay, so first I'm going to do these little button mushrooms. We saute those first. Butter and olive oil. And then I don't even know what these are called in Spanish. Just sweat these down a little bit. So then we're going to take them out of this and cook the rest of the dish. But these are very delicate and they won't really stand up to the whole cooking process. A little more olive oil. More butter. That was the microwave going off because I've got some chicken stock in there that I'm going to use. More butter. Add the garlic and a little bit of onion. I've already trimmed the stalks from these in the asparagus. Let the onion sweat a little bit. Asparagus. I'm sure I'm violating about 95 health code violations in the United States, but I'm well outside of their jurisdiction. Chop it. Just cook it a bit. It's going to keep cooking through the whole process, so I don't need to cook this down too much. Take the rice. I'm going to toast this a bit. That's about 1.5 cups.
Cuiner.
It's me.
Cuiner.
That means cook in pagan, pagano. Eso quiere decir cocinero en pagano.
That's it.
Okay, so you're going to toast this down. Let the rice get a good coating of the butter and the oil. And then you're just going to let it get a little translucent, as they say. I don't know what translucent means, honestly. They just say it in cooking shows a lot, and I'm repeating it because I don't know. I didn't bother to look it up in the dictionary. I think translucent means Okay, the rice has been toasting now. Now I'm just going to start adding stock, a little at a time. About 3/4 of a cup to start, and then I'll just work that in. And what you want to do is stir it constantly. And evidently, from what I've been reading, this releases the starch in the rice. Now, toasting the rice creates little cracks in it, and that helps let the stock enter the core of the rice, and it also helps to release the starch. So we'll do this over and over. Just add a little bit of stock at a time. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but you can see the starch being released here. And that is the difference between risotto and Valencian versions of cooked rice. In Valencia, they don't stir it; they just let it sit. They want the grain to be. They want to keep the integrity of the rice. Where in risotto, they just break it down. They want to release the starch. Big difference there, as I'm learning. Okay, so the rice is. I've been tasting the rice and cooking, and it's just about ready to. Still a little too al dente, as we say. We do say it. I do say that now. So, for the mushrooms, which have a lot of their own liquid, so that's more liquid. So it's good. I turn up the heat a little bit just because I want to keep a consistent temperature. And by the way, when I was adding the stock is hot. I heat it up in the microwave. So when it's close to boiling, as you add it, now keep reheating it cup by cup. Okay, next I'm ready to set the temperature. Then I'm going to add the nata fresco creme fraiche. Okay, so I'm adding the creme fraiche. This is going to be very, very, risotto is supposed to be very creamy. So instead of adding butter at the end, like as you normally do, I'm adding creme fraiche. And then the cheese. And that is risotto. I've been adding salt to this as I go, but you gotta be careful because the salt is in the cheese, it's in the stock, so you don't want to oversalt it. You can't take salt out. Gotta learn one thing.